have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. We mentioned it early on, guys, but both teams appear to be gassed out there, running on pure adrenaline. What are you telling your guys right now, Greg, if you're the head coach?
Well, I thought you'd be asking Stan that question, Kevin. But hey, I'll take it. Look, as much as you want to make the hero play or increase your defensive pressure in these final minutes, I want my guys to stay the course and focus on what brought us here. Don't get ahead of the moment. Stay consistent. You don't want your players getting into their own heads, right? By this point in the postseason, both these teams have overcome a lot of adversity. You got to really trust your group and just keep everyone on the same page.
And we are underway again here. Greg, less than 3 minutes to go.
This is the moment you can only dream of. MP has a chance to get his team over the proverbial mountain in a Game 7 of the NBA Finals.
And MP and his team clearly in the driver's seat right at the moment, Stan.
Yeah, they have got to stay focused and hold on right now. You do not want to let this lead slip away.
And with MP growing up in Chicago and following the Jordan dynasty so closely, now just moments away from starting his own era with a win here.
And we saw early on that MP can defer too much, but in these playoffs, he's stepped up and has become the guy for this team in the clutch.
Timeout called.
On the court.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. Here's Porter. Murray with it. Shoots the three. A three-pointer. Good.
And some well-needed scoring. He stops a 13-0 run by Miami.
MP to the rack. And MP showing he wants that first ring.
And Kevin, he is giving it his all right now. You can just feel the momentum. MP willing his team to the finish line.
Murray fires away. Can't get it. And nerves now, Stan, looking to be a major factor. Running out of time.
Yeah, they need everything to break their way to have any chance.
That one is off. Greg, it looks like this is all but said and done at this point.
And these guys have fought hard. They've worked tirelessly all season long, and it's all coming to fruition right now.
Every play right now. The fight these guys have shown, their body languages of winners, of a champion right now. This is the type of mentality they needed to bring here in overtime.
Now Wiggins following the three-point attempt by Jamal. MP. Coach, MP cannot be stopped.
Yeah, Kevin, if there ever was a time to put more fuel on a fire, this is that moment.
And the final seconds now, just a formality. What a show and what a series. You can sense the relief coming on. They are ready to celebrate.
Yeah, that last bit of sand through the hourglass. Time for confetti.
And they've done it. They are the NBA champions.
Yo, MP. Hey, what's up with you, man? You doing another one of those visualization exercises?
Was.
All right, well, look, I've been calling you for a minute, okay? It's like you're on a different planet.
Listen, you got to fully immerse yourself in the experience that you're trying to manifest. If it doesn't feel real, then it doesn't work.
Okay, you're right. All right, so what are you manifesting this time?
I got that goal-setting meeting later on with Coach Tucker and Cliff.
Okay.
And I was visualizing how I want my rookie year to go.
Okay, cool. Well, judging by that goofy-looking grin you got on your face, it must have went pretty good, huh? Let me guess, Rookie of the Year.
Even better. A championship, bro.
Ooh, I was close, though. Okay, look, on that tip, when you get to the meeting, they're going to ask you, what kind of player do you want to be? All right? Have you visualized that yet?
As a matter of fact, I have.
Well, great. What do you see?
Come on, man, you see it.
You spent a lot of time thinking about this, didn't you?
Yeah, only my entire life. Now, did you want something, or were you just coming in here to try to interrupt my meditation, man?
Nah, man, I'm here on official business, all right? I know we boys and all, but I am your manager, okay?
Still can't believe I let you talk me into this one, man.
Hey, that's the power of persuasion, right? And it's one of the best skills you have as a manager.
All right, Mr. Manager. Manage your way. What's up, man?
All right, so I was coming here to remind you about that goal-setting meeting you got today, but you're all over that, though.
100%.
All right, look, don't be late.
Don't want to leave Coach waiting.
He must love you.
That's not the impression I get.
Look, you'll be fine, all right? If he gives you...
Now go and turn me loose. I'm getting in my groove. Right now. Yeah. Now go and take a number. It's real high. Chilling with my crew, we gon' do it till the sun up, yeah. 90s baby, I grew up on driving. A little bit of daylight when the feeling come alive. It's like engine number 9, take it back this time. Let it clear your mind, rewind, yeah. It's
Welcome to the annual 2K TV Awards Show.
We've seen some fierce competition.
steady climb, and it'll be just fine. go and turn me loose. I'm getting in my groove. I'm being real good right now. Now go and turn me loose. You know I can't lose. Now go and turn me loose. Come on, baby, I'm all in my zone. The way that I'm rocking, you know that it's on. Last record was truly imperial. Back in the lab, making new material. Eating rabbits for breakfast, I was skipping the cereal. Where I made it from, it's like quite the miracle. But I don't take nothing for granted. I would keep y'all dancing for a decade down. Now we planned it. It's a feeling you can't describe. Now go and close your eyes, and it'll be alright. Yeah.
All of you have shown up and made this community the absolute best in all of gaming.
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Boston Celtics come in for this one. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. Back to Holiday. Pass to White. Nice ball movement by Boston. Back to Holiday. Shot clock at 5. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Richard, so many things about Drew Holiday's game we love, but what impresses you most about his game?
Well, I know it's an easy answer, but it's his defense. It's hard to be a feared defender in the modern NBA, Kevin. But Holiday is such a pest at all times on that end of the floor.
Doncic with it. And Tatum pulls it down. Brown with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Tatum wide open. He fires one. A three-pointer off the mark. Now Reeves. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's LeBron.
LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick and talked about how they plan to deal with Jaylen Brown. He said Brown's explosive off the dribble, so we have to have bodies in front of him, be physical with him, stay connected with him at all times. We'll see if they can keep Jaylen in check. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And taken away by Brown. And here we go. Tatum, that's good.
Once the fast break is rolling, they know who to go to. Tatum can be trusted to find the finish.
And a fast break now for the Celtics. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. That's a free basket right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
And, Richard, you've watched LeBron James over the years. His approach never wavers. It never changes.
He is all business all the time, on the court, off the court. The consistency of his focus and mental toughness is unbelievable.
Well, Richard, you were a teammate of LeBron James's, winning a title in Cleveland with him, playing with LeBron. What was something you learned about his game and about him?
Well, I learned that he takes the greatness that has been bestowed upon him as a gift, and it is a curse, but he understands how to handle both.
Here's Brown, following the basket by LeBron James.
Look, that was good defense, but Brown, he's just too good and just continues all the way through him.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
Show some love for the Lakers dance team.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. They trail by 1. Kicks it out to LeBron. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. That's 7 points for LeBron.
Look, the moment he gets it anywhere near the hoop, it is over. Just too much strength, too much touch, either hand.
RJ, we've seen multiple all-star games for Jaylen Brown. Can he become a superstar?
Well, to me, if you've got a finals MVP in your back pocket on your resume, you are now a superstar, and Jaylen Brown is that.
And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Now, here's Tatum. After Luka Doncic's miss, Boston, no good that time either.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And finished off by LeBron.
This is classic LeBron, leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
Here's Pritchard. Scoreless thus far. Nice ball movement by Boston. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
And the Celtics with possession here. Trailing by 2. Here's Brown. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Brown's got 7 points in the game.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown, and it's just another weapon in his arsenal now.
Lakers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And that one misses.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
Ball's knocked loose. Here's Cornette. And the shot no good, a bit short.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Back to Reeves. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
And Reeves drops them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Brown outside. Boston again missing. Tipped away. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Lakers lead by 2. 2K Sports.
The Celtics 11.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
Benson with it, picked up by Brown. Reeves in the corner. Pass to Finney-Smith. Over Craig. And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Craig. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. Craig, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, D.A., as always. Here's Pritchard. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Reeves. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far. I know Reeves has been accused of hunting fouls before, Richard. Do you see that?
Oh, I don't know if it's all on Reeves. It's just the way the game is played. Great players learn how to put you in position to foul them. The goal of the game is to score, and if that's hunting fouls, then hunt away.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. New group in for the Celtics. The Lakers in the lead.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Reeves outside. Rebounded by Tatum.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
3-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. On the wing, Reeves. He's got 6. Tatum, that's good. Tatum's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Here's Reeves. Nice D from Porzingis. Here's Shireman. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Richard, the Celtics have been among the NBA's elites for quite a while now.
Well, they've been a title contender every year for almost a decade now. Even with several coaching changes over that time, they've been the model of consistency.
Here's White. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Reeves. You know, he rips it and jams it right over Porzingis. Wow!
Flushing it on a much taller defender. That is just filthy.
The 3 from Tatum. Tatum from 3.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
And the foul called on Porzingis. That's his first foul.
That's his first.
Off the inbound. Here's Reeves. Second chance shot. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Brown. And finished off by Brown.
I'm not going to lie. Jaylen Brown, his hops are different.
Doncic right side. LeBron outside. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the half. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And this is his game. He's not going to settle or try anything further away from the rim. He knows who he is.
Horford, no luck. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. For Los Angeles, they have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
No one here jams as he lets it go. Hayes. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
He's had a few chances at the line, 1 of 3 in the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And Hayes throws it down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And they double up Doncic. Here's LeBron.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you've got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
That doesn't go either for Brown. Lakers leading by 5. LeBron with it. He's picked up by White. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Outside White. Brown inside the line. That doesn't go either for Brown.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
There's the triple. They get it back. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Lakers on top as they end the second quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Celtics trailed by 8. Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And, Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
Back to Reeves. Here's Hayes. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Hayes has got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers. Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
And the soft touch for a guy Porzingis' size.
Here's Doncic. Doncic gets it to go inside.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Porzingis wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Timeout. Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. And Derek White picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And here is Los Angeles now. 10-point lead. LeBron gathering speed. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
He is just a bad man when he starts to drive. Once he gets that shoulder by the defender, look, it's over.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Oh, man, LeBron, just big boy basketball on full display.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game. And RJ, the combination of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown winning a title together. That's something else.
There was some small talk going around about breaking them up. Good thing for the Celtic front office, they kept them both. In their first 7 seasons as a duo, they have 5 trips to the conference finals. That is a ridiculous run.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They got to get a handle of things.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Craig touched it last.
It remains Los Angeles ball. Coming into the Philadelphia.
Stolen by Tatum. Puts up a deep 3. The Lakers with the rebound. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. Los Angeles leading by 13. Takes a step back. Here's Reeves. Kicks it out to James. Drops in the layup for 2. LeBron's got 6 here in this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Finney Smith. Another shot. And James with the layup. LeBron's.
Just got home with my little baby, it just hit 1 o'clock. Bad girl when I'm with you and I just can't stop. Always on point for me, always on point for me when I'm not. You make me feel good while I'm working these shots. Okay, let's do it. Rock with me, baby, ain't no stopping, baby. Okay, let's do it. Okay, let's do it. I'm his favorite, I'm his favorite lady.
I ain't really got time for you, but I always find a slot. Left the stool 4 a.m., now I want you in my spot. You always on point for me, always on point for me when I'm not. Anybody try to play with you, ain't ducking it. Rock with me, baby, ain't no one stopping us, baby. Okay, let's do it. You my favorite lady. Okay, let's do it. My ex wanna, but I'm off that. Used to pay your rent, but I ain't giving it. It's time to move on and make it my chick on. Both our exes broken, we getting rich on.
Just got home with my little baby, it just hit 1 o'clock. Bad girl when I'm with you and I just can't stop. Always on point for me, always on point for me when I'm not. You make me feel good while I'm working these shots. Okay, let's do it. Rock with me, baby, ain't no stopping, baby. Okay, let's do it. Okay, let's do it. I'm his favorite, I'm his favorite lady. I'm his favorite.
Yo, what's good, bro?
I'm his favorite lady. Want you to be you, give me my baby. Want you to be you, give me my baby.
We're live.
Not seeing you around Fortnite.
Yeah, I'm gonna get on after this game, bro. Yeah. Not much, man. Just chilling. I said just chilling, bro.
Caught my 100
Hell yeah.
pounds low.
Damn, bro, you got more crowns than me then. That's crazy.
Live at the FedEx Forum here in downtown Memphis, Tennessee, as the Grizzlies try to defend their home court. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Hey, Clark, in tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
Hey,
oh, that's crazy.
The layup off target. Jackson with it. And Hachimura picks him up defensively.
And the agility, the hop. Morant just explodes off the floor.
Here's Hayes. Here's James. The Grizzlies pull it in.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
They get the rebound. And here are the Lakers. Pass to Hayes. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Here's Edey. Memphis moving it around. Wells' shot is good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Greg, with how explosive John Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries me with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. It's a 3-point game. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And it's Luka with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Fighting through contact, not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Wells. The three. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Down low. Hayes uses the glass to finish the layup. Hayes has got his second basket of the game.
Really doesn't matter what position LeBron is playing, the point, the 4 or the 5. James changes games with his passing ability.
Jackson misses. And here are the Lakers, trailing by 2. Wasted no time on that one.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. Pass to Wells. Back to Jackson. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I was able to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies for just a minute. Now, if you think Luka Doncic is a problem, you're right. Coach told me he reads the situation as well as anyone. We'll try to give him different looks. The goal is just to slow him down and try to make someone else beat us. We'll see where it ends up. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's the Lakers with it. Here's LeBron. Good, nice job down low. LeBron's got 6 points.
His overall size and strength really sets James apart from the rest of his peers when you think about his skill set inside.
It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
And the Lakers making a change here. .114 left here in the first quarter. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Memphis. To the paint. And the dunk by Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it. Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the left.
Hey now! Hey now! Yeah!
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Drives to the hoop. Banked in off the glass.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. So the wing on the left. Pass to Bane. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Edey. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Jackson, and he uses the glass on the layup.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting...
16.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Memphis.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. Memphis leading. And here is Bane, still scoreless. Jackson down low. It's rebounded by Hayes. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Reeves. Up and in on the layup. And Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Now here's Morant. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Doncic with a strong move inside.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
And it's Morant missing. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Pass to LeBron. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
For real, bro.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Marc said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. So it'll be Jaren Jackson shooting. It's on Luka Doncic. And the free throw, no good. One thing about the Lakers, Clark, over the last couple seasons, they get themselves to the free throw line.
Yeah, and a lot of that is due to the fact they've got some real creators in their lineup, guys who can attack off the dribble at multiple positions from multiple angles, and that creates pressure for the defense.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant.
That board in traffic.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Yeah, I'm amazed at contact and still stay in full control. Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And we all know Ja's capability to fill it up, and he is showing it here tonight.
Over to the left wing. Again, the miss by the Lakers. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Memphis shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight. Morant, no good on the free throw. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Pass to Clark. Back to Morant. 5 on the clock. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Now, beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
James, right side. Pass to Doncic. LeBron outside. From range, LeBron is good.
And when James is knocking down his threes, watch out. This offense is dangerous.
It's stolen by Hachimura. LeBron with it. Now guarded by Wells. A shot by LeBron, no good. Memphis trailing here. Pass to Wells. .44 seconds left in the first half of the game. Good work there as it goes. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Launches a 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Morant. He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year, so just solid at the line.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Grizzlies Lakers, everyone. Get loud once again for them. He hits the second from the line.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
Pass to Hachimura. His three-pointers off the mark. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get right back to the action when we return. We've got second-half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Lefty move. It's rebounded by Hayes. Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Memphis. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Oh, come on.
That free throw good from Kennard. Memphis leading. Morant with it. He's picked up by Doncic. And Morant throws it down.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David
That was a
Aldridge.
fucking foul, bro. Whatever.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind. It's fun to watch. And the Lakers with another miss. The Grizzlies on offense. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Stephens can't get it to go. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning is right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul, still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
Tries the spin move. Kennard on the wing. Pass to Huff. Doncic with the steal.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Memphis leading by 3. And there is a whistle, and that's going to go on Jackson Hayes. That's his first foul.
14 foul.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now.
That puts them over the foul limit with plenty of time left. They're going to have to be cautious now.
Fucking God.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Kennard.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Here's Hayes. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And due to the bonus,
Yeah, I remember you.
for
What's
2.
up, dude?
The Grizzlies have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact.
How you doing, dude?
Probably a little draft.
I'm gonna
in the
eat
arena
after this game,
tonight.
so.
He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Lakers trail by 4.
I've been good, brother. Thank you for asking. How about
Now
you?
here's James. He's got 9. Pass to Hayes. He tries for 3. It's hauled in by Huff. And so
okay,
it's
that's
Memphis
good
with
here.
it. Here's Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
For Memphis, they have gone 7 of 11 from the line.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
Back to Reeves. Pass to LeBron. Launches it from deep. And the Lakers with another miss. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line. That free throw, no good.
That guy is supposed to fucking get the ball, dude.
So he can't get either to fall. Lakers trail by 7. Reeves outside. And Hayes throws it down.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
James left side. 3-pointer. Grizzlies with the rebound. And LeBron the only player to reach 40,000 points in his career. You're shaking your head. It's incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely remarkable, Kevin. And I did not think I would see it in my lifetime. 40,000 points. Just the sound of that is ridiculous. And, you know, he not only has lived up to the hype that has followed him since he was 15 years old, he's actually exceeded it, Kevin, which is crazy.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Good game, bro.
We've got 1:18 left in the third. To the middle. Here's Vanderbilt. Makes it off the glass.
And right there, you see the decision-making ability of Hachimura. Sets his man up perfectly.
Morant outside. Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. Shakes him. Miss number 7 from the field. He's also made 7. Lakers trail by 8. Here's Hachimura. And he banks in the layup.
And the confidence Hachimura has in himself, knows he can score from this area when given the chance.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. He gets that one. James has got 11.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Outside, Bain. Morant looking around. Knocked loose. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. James good. And now just a 2-point Memphis lead.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, and for them to reduce the lead, they should keep the pace brisk. I mean, that's how they've generated the highest quality shots.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Vincent. Pass to Finney-Smith to tie it up. Aldama with the rebound. And the Grizzlies with possession here. They've led by as much as 10.
Stupid fucking foul bullshit.
It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That will be foul number 5 on him. Now Pippen. Kennard on the wing. Over Goodwin. Kennard's shot is off. The Lakers trail. Right wing. And now the Grizzlies break. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
He's perfect from the line this time. So it's the Lakers now. Here's Finney-Smith. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
Hey, I know he makes a lot of threes, but he is not just a shooter. Finney-Smith will throw it down on you if you're not careful.
Pass to Aldama. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Stephens. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. You can see some muscle,
some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here's Kennard. Takes a 3. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's Goodwin missing. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And Pippen gets it to go.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Hayes, no good. And there is a whistle, and that's going to go on Jackson Hayes. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
14 foul. Coming onto the floor.
And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. Pass to Kennard. And here's Pippen. Shot clock at 5. Here's up. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Doncic outside. From past the arc. Los Angeles with another miss. Now the Grizzlies with it. A great 4th quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Stephens, good. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. Now, Coach talked all about fouls in that huddle. He reminded them, play defense with their feet. Beat them on the spots. Hands straight up. Don't give them a chance to blow the whistle. Back to you, guys.
Thank you, David.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And Morant throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys,